Is it time to buy or sell Microsoft stock? In this video, we will explore Microsoft in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 2nd of July, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with a more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 24th of April, 2025, our system has ranked Microsoft as a buy candidate, giving it a score of 1.59. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. Those who followed our analysis would have enjoyed an impressive gain of 26.8% since we first identified Microsoft as a buy candidate 48 days ago. This translates to an average return of 0.56% per day since it was listed as a buy candidate. The stock is currently positioned within a strong rising trend in the short term, indicating that further increases within this trend are likely. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 38.38% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging between 33.89% and 43.83%. In terms of longer-term projections, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of about 2.23%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 25.67% to positive 3.59% over the next year. This would place the future price within a range of $365.04 to $508.71. Our latest daily update from Microsoft includes the headline, Red Day on Wednesday for Microsoft stock, after losing nearly 1/5%. The Microsoft stock price declined by nearly 1/5% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 2nd of July, 2025. The price dropped from $492.05 to $491.09. Throughout the trading day, the stock experienced fluctuations of up to 0.98%, ranging from a low of $488.70 to a high of $493.50. Notably, the price has increased in 6 of the last 10 days, showing a rise of 2.73% over the past 2 weeks. Additionally, trading volume decreased on the last day, which is actually a positive indicator, as volume typically should align with stock movement. On that day, trading volume fell by 4 million shares, with a total of 16 million shares exchanged, amounting to approximately $7,960 million. Over the past 52 weeks, the stock reached a peak price of $500.50 and a low of $344.79. Currently, the price sits 1.88%, or $9.41, below the 52-week high of $500.50, which also represents the all-time high for the stock. Microsoft recently announced a significant layoff of approximately 9,000 workers, which accounts for about 4% of its global workforce. This decision reflects the company's efforts to streamline operations amid what it describes as a dynamic marketplace. As a result, Microsoft shares experienced a slight decline following the news. This move has drawn attention in the market, particularly as Microsoft aligns itself with the ongoing competition in the generative AI space, where it is seen as a frontrunner thanks to its partnership with OpenAI. Competing tech giants like Apple and Google are also intensifying their efforts in AI integration, adding to the competitive pressure Microsoft will face in both short and long-term profitability. Another area of concern is the growing skepticism surrounding the valuations of major tech companies, including Microsoft, amid worries about sustainability. The concentration of market gains among a few tech firms, often referred to as the Magnificent Seven, is raising alarms about potential overvaluation, particularly as commoditization and high expenses begin to limit long-term profit growth for these leaders. Additionally, reports indicate that Microsoft could face compliance issues with its email encryption protocols in healthcare settings, potentially exposing it to risks that could further affect its reputation and stock performance. As Microsoft navigates these significant changes, the impacts on stock price may be profound, with short-term pressures from layoffs and competitive challenges, while the long-term effects will hinge on its ability to innovate and maintain leadership in the fast-evolving AI market. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 30th of June, 2025, UBS assigned Microsoft a positive rating with a hold recommendation. On Thursday, the 26th of June, 2025, Morgan Stanley rated Microsoft as overweight with a hold recommendation. On Wednesday, the 25th of June, 2025, H.C. Wainwright rated Microsoft as neutral with an initiate recommendation. On Wednesday, the 25th of June, 2025, Wedbush rated Microsoft as outperform with a hold recommendation. On Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, Wells Fargo rated Microsoft as overweight with a hold recommendation. Analysts have assigned Microsoft stock a general neutral rating. They consider the price-to-earnings ratio as sell and the price-to-book value as strong sell. When it comes to return on investment, the analysts rate the stock as strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Microsoft. The Microsoft stock currently shows a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a buy signal coming from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is above the long-term average, this suggests a general buy signal for the stock, indicating a positive outlook. Should the stock continue to rise, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $493.76. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the long-term average around $470.72. A breakout above the short-term average will generate a buy signal, while a breakdown below the long-term average will trigger a sell signal. Additionally, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have also been issued, which may affect short-term developments. A sell signal was noted from a pivot top point on Thursday, June 26, 2025, and so far, the stock has decreased by 1.28%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Notably, volume has decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which mitigates overall risk as volume typically aligns with price movements. Here are some additional signals you might find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots revealed a sell signal 5 days ago. Bollinger signals a buy opportunity from 5 days ago. The short-term moving average suggested a sell signal 3 days ago. The long-term moving average indicated a buy signal 49 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages provided a buy signal 45 days ago. When examining the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average signaled a buy opportunity 49 days ago. The long-term moving average also indicated a buy signal 44 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggested a buy signal 35 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss from Microsoft. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $425.40 and $390.49. There's a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, since if this is broken, the stock may then fall to the next support level. In this case, Microsoft finds support just below today's level at $425.40. If this level is broken, then the next support from accumulated volume will be at $390.49 and $381.35. This stock is typically traded at a good volume, and with minor daily changes, the risk is considered to be low. During the last day, the stock moved $4.80, which is 0.98% between its high and low. For the last week, the stock has had a daily average volatility of 1.20%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Microsoft, let's quickly discuss some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This is a relatively typical PE ratio, often observed in companies with long histories or stable revenue streams. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 29th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at $3.35. It's crucial to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Microsoft. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Microsoft is at $495.94. If you do not currently own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could present an opportunity for swing trading. On the downside, Microsoft encounters its first support level at $425.40. If this support level holds, it could serve as a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Microsoft from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 16th of June, 2025, Coleman Amy executed an insider sale of 77,066 shares of common stock. On the 12th of June, 2025, Walmsley Emma N. conducted an insider purchase of 1,217 shares of restricted stock units. On the 12th of June, 2025, Rodriguez Carlos A. made an insider purchase of 72 shares of restricted stock units. On the 12th of June, 2025, Pritzker Penny S. executed an insider purchase of 23,063 shares of restricted stock units. On the 12th of June, 2025, Peterson Sandra E. conducted an insider purchase of 43,276 shares of restricted stock units. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 41.071. In total, insiders acquired 112,560 shares and sold 209,507 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $471.30, representing a decrease of 4.03%. This stock exhibits low daily fluctuations, resulting in a lower risk profile. Additionally, a sell signal has been triggered by a pivot top identified 4 days ago. Is Microsoft stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators coupled with an overall positive trend suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a favorable chance for Microsoft stock to perform well in the near future. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 3rd of July, we anticipate that Microsoft will open higher by a fraction of a cent and begin trading at $491.10. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.